Hello again, everybody. Can you all hear my lovely guests?
Words. Hey, everyone.
OBS says you can. I hope you can.
I'm just going to pop over here and turn on the audio for me to hear it, too.
Testing. Testing.
All right.
Testing. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Hi. Welcome back. Sorry for the beginning. Thank you for sticking around. I'm going to try to figure out how to cut probably that whole first part out of the YouTube VOD. And we will do, I think we'll save introductions for the end. So we'll just do outros. You know what? I've got a wonderful idea. Let's just keep the same characters and reintroduce them. This wasn't something that Jayden suggested over the break. Absolutely not. This is an original idea that I had.
No, this is definitely was the ghost talking through us anyway.
This is true.
The ghost was like, help me, don't change. I'm still need help.
We need to clear the spirits out of your apartment, Jayden.
Yeah, they're messing up my cash. It's pretty bad.
All right. So, restarting with new evolutions. No, right now it's clean slate. We don't know anything about this spirit. None of the previous stories count. We have no seals, nothing. So, let's start with evolution 1. 98. Remove 2 seals and re-roll until you get 60 or lower. Good thing we got those seals removed beforehand.
Insult to injury. We just says take away things we don't even have anymore.
Ah, ouchie. 3. The spirit's nature is sad, and the spirit itself and the container we're looking for must have blue. But I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we start searching around, looking for a container with blue on it, we have to reintroduce our characters.
Hi, I'm Davey. I'm a skeptic. I'm here to make sure that everything is on the up and up. Nothing gets by me. And actually, you know what? It said I can't really. That's better. Okay. Yes, this is going to be okay. I'm making sure that everybody can hear all of us. Yep. All right. The tech seems to be working. Let's make these TikTok videos for our lovely fans.
I feel like it's. I'm gonna have to. Terrence. I got the cameras, I got the tech, I got the stuff to make the shots good, I got the stuff to make it look great. I got the ideas, we're gonna get these good shots, we're gonna do what it takes to make it happen. We're gonna have, it's gonna be magic, it's gonna be good. I got the TikTok ready, I got the reels, I got the camera, I got the GoPro, I got a Canon, I got all of it. I got the Nikon, I got the double lens, I got a triple lens, I got a 4x5 4mm. Oh, we gonna make it happen, magic.
And I am Charlotte Moon. I'm the one involved in all of the shoots, the starlet, the one that the cameras love, and of course the little ghosties are there too sometimes. But we're the ones that make the cameras shine.
And I'm Diego, the personal assistant to Miss Moon, hired through Fiverr. I'm here for 3 hours. Otherwise, my rates go up by 50%. And
we the ghost hunters going ghost.
One caveat to this one, DeAngelo has called this next story due to breaks and life happening. So, our evolution was 3. The spirit is sad, and the container needs to have blue. Are you ready, timekeeper Alex?
Yes, your time starts now. We have 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 2 seconds. And time.
Wow. Everybody got something. Blue is real easy.
Good one.
You know what? I'm just gonna roll a d4. 3. 1, 2, 3. DeAngelo's container. We're using the deodorant, I believe, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Hashtag not sponsored.
It's the economy version too. It's perfect.
All right. A story and then a chant. We know nothing about this spirit yet, just ourselves, and that the spirit used to be part of our crew.
Part of a crew, yeah.
Sad.
And sad, yeah. So, I remember fondly that when I got hired, there was an odor that would just reek throughout the set. It was terrible. It wasn't always that way, but after a few hours, it 100% got super rank within the studio, caused a lot of different things to happen. We're pretty sure it warded off some of the ghosts, if there were ever any ghosts. And I remember that this particular person, the ghost, had this container, but never actually used it, which was so confusing to me. And in this time, I always thought it was very weird that they never used it. No one ever wanted to be around them, and they were particularly sad about this sort of situation. And that's.
Remember, we tried everything. We tried different brands. We tried to, like, when it rained one time, we tried to throw soap in there just to see if it would happen. Something just to get it going. It just, it started. It was terrible. We tried to use body spray and everything.
I'm just glad people stopped blaming me.
That's a different conversation.
Well, the thing is, this person died, but it still is pretty rank. So maybe.
Afterlife deodorant.
Amazing. So yes, that definitely within time met all the requirements. Our next evolution. 9. Be fire resistant.
Is anything fire resistant? Like, I'm pretty sure this causes fires.
I mean, the question is, how fire resistant? Because the plastic can melt, but it takes like a while. And I think the qualification for resistant is that it can endure for longer periods of time. Like fabric would, immolate. But like that deodorant container.
If it's that, yeah, then they would probably be a little bit fire resistant.
Do you have a lighter? Can we just...
I know, right? Yeah. Let's see.
Let's burn DeAngelo's house down.
There's no warnings about fire, so I think it's okay.
If the container itself is not, the container being full with deodorant in it certainly is then. I feel like that would just like bubble and melt like wax, except more pungent than any scented candle.
But of these containers, is it the most fire resistant? Or is it lesser than?
This is
I don't
ceramic.
know what you all have. Oh, that's true. It's ceramic. Never mind. Yeah. That's more fire resistant. Yeah.
Okay, we'll say we went with this.
There's deodorant in that cup, is what matters.
There you go.
Yes, that's right. Smells great.
Oh,
right.
so okay, so for the rules for the seal for having it be fire resistant, one of the actual ones has to be applicable to the fire resistant. Is that how it goes, or is it the one that got picked for the story? Or
the one it's supposed to be the one that got picked.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so rules as
normally
written, the one that got
this
picked,
is
but
yeah, we're using the optional online play rules. This is normally an in-person game, and the container that gets picked is the one that's in the center of the table first.
Gotcha. Okay.
But the online, a little flexibility because,
delay and lag and tech gremlins, and the list goes on. So we'll say this is the one we chose. And
what I got
this
was
is
actually incredibly flammable.
Yeah, a bottle of resin is also incredibly flammable.
Wet wipes, it's wet, but it is still very flammable.
All right, so that applies. Yes, the evolution succeeds. We didn't do a chant though. So, what's our chant? What's our chant, DeAngelo?
This hand of mine is burning red.
This hand of mine is burning red.
This hand of mine is burning red.
This hand of mine burning red.
Amazing. So we get to apply the seals. Let's see. Did we do the safety tools? Yes, we absolutely did do the safety tools. So we got that once per game seal. Was another player character involved in the story?
We splashed everybody in.
I think we did. So definitely another seal there. The story is connected to one that's already been told. This is a new set, so there are no more story, no impossible one. The story features the spirit's current nature of sad.
He was sad. They were sad. It was sad. They smelled sad.
This is what sadness smells like. Great tagline for anything. So yes, a seal there, and the story features the current container heavily.
That's to my understanding as the keeper, where I get a bonus time for story time and responsible for counting seals. That counts as 4 seals is my understanding right now.
Amazing. We are well on our way. With a group of storytellers as experienced as the rest of you, I wouldn't count myself among that. But as good as we are as a group, I think this is going to be a very quick game.
Also, I love that mug. I just read what it said. It was amazing.
Yeah. every time.
So good. I know. So good.
Amazing.
So then we roll for another evolution, but we don't have to search again, right?
Right. The this is our container.
That's right. We did that.
Yep. So we did the evolution, and we will be moving on to the new story after this new evolution. So it is fire resistant.
Davey, I think technically, despite everything, it is your turn in the deep lore, the uncut version.
Right.
The director's cut.
I always forget about the director's cut. Let's see. So the spirit is sad. What else is the spirit? Fire resistant.
And while you prep that, I'm letting you know, I did have to send Diego to go get us some more nuggets and buttermilk ranch.
Oh, everybody knows that nuggies go best with buttermilk ranch. Everybody knows that. At least our poor pet spirit does. Righto. So our spirit is sad and angry, and it's my turn to recall something about it. Them. He, she, they. Timekeeper, are you ready?
I am ready. Your time starts. See, we have. How many seals do we have?
We have
it's
2 natures right now.
It's 2 minutes. Your time starts now.
Well, we're, as everybody knows, the 4 bad cats. That's us. We're the 4 bad cats, the TikTok crew that goes and hunts ghosts, just as our name suggests. I thought of that. I'm very proud of it. But our ghost friend didn't really like the name that I chose. Got quite upset about it because they wanted the name to be the Ghost Hunters of America. And I said, I don't think that's good because that feels like too generic. It needs to be something unique and punchy. And we got in a fight, and I apologize. My name ended up winning, but my black eye was there for a while. I learned that day not to make our ghost friend angry. It was a very valuable lesson to learn. If it weren't for Terrence and Diego being there, I think I probably would have broken something. So I really appreciate you two.
It was a bit rough. It was rough. Oh, that was bad.
So we are the 4 bad cats. And that's our name.
This sucks. I know that, I think our ghost friend was allergic to cats, which I think is why he got so mad. They was mad.
What? Nobody told me that.
Very good. It's all under time.
Wonderful. So, the evolution. Let's see if we get to keep these seals.
I think we have to chant before we do that, right?
Oh, you're right. I keep forgetting the chant. I feel like this one is obvious.
4 bad cats.
4 bad cats.
Or bad cats.
4 bad cats.
I got a message on TikTok from Diego. Sent me 4 bad cats.
Ah. Well, I suppose that qualifies. The next evolution is 27. And 27 is the new nature is observant. And the container must have... The container itself must have orange on it. Unfortunately, my lovely goblet here does not have orange unless that qualifies, and I'm going to argue that does not.
It does not. It seems very yellow at best.
Off-white.
Call it more beige.
Took a shot in the dark. Mildly colorblind.
So we've got 3 requirements here. It has to be blue. It has to be orange. And it has to be fire resistant. Ugh.
Blue, orange, and fire resistant?
And keep in mind, you can modify containers with permission from their owners. So if you find something blue and you've got an orange marker,
Oh.
this is
So,
gonna
like,
be a tough one.
I have an orange sticky note.
All right, so we have
It doesn't
30
seem fire
seconds.
resistant.
Oh. That's right. We can't put it on your cup to make it.
All right. 30 seconds on the clock starts now.
Okay.
And that's time.
Oh dear. Got 1. Maybe. All right. I have 1.
Something.
I have a lighter that's orange with some blue face paint on it that you can't see on camera. Maybe you can, sort of. Oh no. It's kind of there.
What do you got?
Got a gallon of water with a blue cap and an orange cap.
I think that one wins.
Oh man. I have not signed anything yet, so I think I'm allowed to show this on stream. But this is potentially a future sponsored product. It is a cast iron cauldron with a candle inside.
Ooh.
My question to you is that orange? I know you can't see it, but one of those specks is definitely blue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say maybe. I'll trust because I know color that well, but it looks orange.
All right, we will
It's definitely
trust
orange.
Jayden's eyes above all, because
Oh no.
that way more things will apply.
That's a solid strategy, not gonna lie.
All right, so our cast iron candle here. Is everybody okay with going with that?
Yes.
I feel like it might cover more options.
We'll see. With our track record, probably not.
Put this gallon of water away just in case it's our backup.
Keep it nearby. Keep it nearby. Okay, so this is our...
This here cauldron is our new container. And let's see, after we find the container, the next
It would be the
step
story.
is the story. The spirit
And
is sad, angry, and observant.
Right, and I think, Terrence, it's your turn telling us a wonderful story about our dearly departed friend here.
And we have, before I do the story one more time, it's sad, angry, and
Observant.
observant. The container is a cauldron. And we currently have deodorant. And does stories that didn't work for the seal count for stories we can allude back to, or do we not use ones that didn't seal?
Though all stories told are true, no matter how contradictory they seem.
You have opened a can of worms that I am glad to have here. Okay. I'm ready.
All right, and we have 2 minutes on the clock, starting now.
So I remember it was after the time we ended up having the second argument to try to change the name away from the Four Bad Cats over to something else. Again, went with Ghost Hunters International. Didn't work out. That's besides the point. Because we realized we had an opportunity by having the Four Bad Cats. Cats. Black cats. They had a great idea to focus on witchcraft. To take our ghost hunting to the next level and decorate it with all kinds of... We've got brooms, we've got cauldrons filled with things. And the best part was, there was this sweet aroma, this scented candle, which delightfully offset the fact that, again, the ghosts would not use the deodorant. So we had the candles from the cast iron to give us such a fragrant smell to have everything better. And the best part is, Charlotte was able to get some of the best smells to make them candles. Delightful, I'm not gonna lie. We had the best shots. The scene was set with cauldron, music, ambiance, and even the black eye that we got for Davy added to the spectral ambiance. Done.
Good.
Amazing. What's the chant?
Bubble 3 cats fee.
Bubble 3 cats what?
Bubbles 3 cats fee.
Bubble 3 cats fee.
Bubble 3 Cat's Fee.
Bubble 3 cats fee.
Diego just TikTok messaged me again.
Wow.
Make sure
I'm
that
always
you
impressed
tell him to
how
bring me a latte.
we're really getting our money's worth with that Fiverr hire.
Yeah, apparently he's got something bugged to listen to us still. I don't know how this working, but latte. Got it.
I feel like that's invasion of privacy, but in this case, it might be worth it. All right.
And so we check
Will the
evolutions for
spirit
seals.
Be contained. $97.
Boom.
Remove 2 seals and re-roll until you get 60 or lower.
I do believe that
I don't have any.
there's a reinforcer somewhere in the ether who says no.
You know what? I think you're right. I think you're right. There's got to be a reinforcer somewhere. Some other power is helping us to contain our lost friend. I will re-roll twice. 40. The container must be damaged.
As they're injured.
Because they are injured. And, this is new. But,
Just flick it real
because
hard
it
right
is
now.
actually... This is so dense. This is like really heavy. Just put a hole in my wall.
Just poke through the candle wax. Just poke through the candle wax. Counts as damaged. Just a little
Damaged.
and we're good.
Got it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Damaged.
And we have to roll again for the second evolution, right?
Do have to roll again. So damaged and injured.
We need these seals. That'll be 5 for us if it works.
Mm-hmm.
Or 4. Because we only get once per game for safety tools.
Right. Here we go. 53. Be usually emptied bit by bit. As a candle, that could not be more accurate.
That is like spot on.
Amazing. We have succeeded. The spirit is still contained, but we are nearly out of time. Or, it's starting to evolve too much beyond our control.
Let's
We only
see.
need 2 more seals.
Doesn't have to be a long story.
All right.
Sad, angry, observant,
So-
injured. And the other new one is careful.
Okay.
Injured and careful.
Injured and careful. And our last story involved witchcraft, black cats, and Davy's black eye.
And
So,
deodorant. All those were options.
and deodorant. That's right. All right. We have 2 minutes on the clock, starting now. Well, we eventually decided to try a third time to change the name from Four Bad Cats into something completely different. I always said that it should be Moon's Paranormal Service, but everyone thought that was just a little too on the nose. And so our ghost friend, I remember they stubbed their toe one day really, really hard and became quite injured, even though it was a very, very little injury. They just couldn't stop screaming, and they couldn't stop screaming and screaming, and it was very, very annoying, and I kept telling them to stop because they were ruining my beauty sleep. And so after that, they became very, very careful about walking wherever they went, and of course they blamed me because I left my chaise lounge, you know, in the basement of this house that we were in. I have to have my little green room if we're going to be investigating all these little ghosties all the time. And it was at that moment when we realized that, you know, every time we have one of these little arguments about the name, we all decided that, well, bad things happen. And so Terrence decided, maybe perhaps we shouldn't be arguing about this and just go with the Four Bad Cats, because we are bad and we are kitty cats.
Meow.
That's a minute 27.
And the
Diego,
champ.
did you bring the nuggies and the latte?
I didn't.
What?
We're not
What are we paying you for?
dropping the stars down a few here.
It is what it is. Try to look for another assistant. You won't find one in this time.
All right, let's just do the chant.
The chant is no nuggies or lattes.
No,
No nuggies or lattes.
lattes.
No nuggies or lattes.
The evolution. Possibly our last one. With 8 seals and only 2 left to go. $91. I think this is still okay.
We are still okay. I can tell you right now, we are currently +4 seals, which puts us to 12. Even if we lose the 1, we're still at 11, as long as the evolution sticks. Which means it sticks because, yeah, we still have to re-roll anyway, right?
We have to re-roll.
50. Have a closing mechanism.
A lid.
We don't have.
We did it.
We did it. We did it!
That's 11 seals.
That is 11 seals. And now, after all that, we together must recall what our friend's name is.
We shall recall the friend's name based on deodorant, candles, cauldrons, cats, black eyes, stub toes.
I think their first name was Arctic.
I think you're right. I remember talking to Arctic.
Arctic Caldera.
Arctic Caldera. That's right. He had such a cool name, and that's like the only reason we invited him in the first place.
You know what's wild is that Arctic was actually #1 in our like group for views and support, and then they died, and now Charlotte's #1. I think it's kind of funny.
Such a coincidence.
Yeah, you did say you told him to be more careful, and then he just kind of we didn't see him after that.
Well, it's
I had
not
to
my
dispose
fault.
of
He
her.
does look where he's walking.
I had to dispose of a really heavy like bag after one of the gigs, so starting to think.
No, you remember how many pizzas we left out and went bad that night?
Well, I suppose we won't know. We've sealed Arctic Caldera.
And
I
our
think
secret
I'm gonna
is
change
safe.
my I'm gonna change careers.
I'm going to change my shorts.
Oh, Terrence, you can't leave me. You're the only one that knows how to make me look good in the basement of a dingy old house.
I'm good with basements. I believe we won.
We won. We won the first ever streamed game of Contained. Thank you all so much
And
for playing.
I helped.
You did exactly what you expect of a quick fiber hire.
Exactly. Yeah.
Has no idea what's
So
going on. They're
true.
like, I did what I could. Like, you didn't pay me enough, and you didn't give me enough information.
Exactly.
Well,
Amazing.
You did choose the innocent the confused bystander with no responsibilities.
Yep. Exactly. Rate 5 stars and
Oh,
leave a tip.
absolutely not.
Got so far into character, you're like, and shirking responsibility. I didn't even
Exactly.
choose to be here.
Oh, amazing. Honestly, I'd play like a whole like campaign with this crew just to figure out what the rest of these stories are.
The rest of the stories is Charlotte Moon has been murdering anybody who rises above her. It's not even a story, it's a confession at this point. I'd like to say that this game is fun, and I can actually envision how fun it could be like in person definitively as someone at like a convention energy wanting to run around and try to find objects in like your not home
Yeah.
would be delightful.
There is actual convention rules for this as well. One of the optional rules is called We Need Help. You have double the search time, but you have to convince someone not playing the game to lend you the container you're using. And I think that would be fantastic for conventions, just running around in huge crowds of people. Do you have anything that is blue and orange and fire resistant?
That sounds like a terrible question to ask someone, and I wanted to ask everyone.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you all, viewers, whether you're watching this live or watching this in VOD form. Again, I apologize for the tech issues at our beginning. I will make sure to double check that next time. And since the beginning of this is going to be cut out because you want to hear more than just my lovely voice, let's do some outros real quick. Each of you, what are you working on? What projects do you want to plug? And where can people find you elsewhere? Let's start with Jay.
Oh, well, if you didn't know me by now you should, but just in case, it's Jayden King. You find me on all social media at It's Jayden King, doing all kinds of things. I work with my partner and girlfriend, Beth the Bard, for TTRPG University, where we educate people on all things TTRPG, such as our writing course. We have Bard House Media, where we do showcases of some of our writers' content and other stuff coming through. We have our Daughter of Frankenstein. We are getting close to the end of that project, so that'll be officially be done soon enough for people to get that. So check out Frankenstein5e.com. It'll send you to that to see all that pre-order stuff for all that shop things. And there's other things coming through the channels, like D&D in a Castle in April to play on my epic table, and all other kinds of storytelling things that are up in the pipeline. And yeah, I would like to pass it down to the champion of TTRPGs, a dear friend, and one of my idols. It's that, DeAngelo.
Please. God. My name is DeAngelo Murillo. I am a game designer, a writer, a pro GM, and everything like that. Horribly addicted to World of Darkness, so if you're ever looking to learn Hunter of the Reckoning, Vampire the Masquerade, or War with the Apocalypse, please hit me up. I'm running games all the time and start playing games. I just created my own TTRPG called Emerald Templars. It is currently for sale. Literally this whole entire week and the next few weeks I will be doing nothing but shipping out orders to different people, who order it. So if you are interested in it, feel free to check it out and everything. I can't. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but if you're in Washington and you're going to a certain convention in January, I will be there. So please feel free to check it out and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's me.
I just want to say the idea that you're like, I'm going to be in Washington in January, and if you know where I'm going to be, I'll see you there, is both the greatest and creepiest statement ever, and I appreciate that. You're like, if you know where I'm going to be, you'll find me there.
Exactly.
And Alex.
Horn.
Oh man, I am surrounded by giants tonight. This has been an incredible experience. I'm B. Alex Horn. I write TTRPG adventures. Most recently, I just published the Sunfire Festival that was live streamed on Bard House Media last night, or yesterday afternoon. It was incredible. I loved it. I'm working on other one-shots. Most notably, I have ones that include living scarecrows and undead sharks. So that will be coming down the pipeline pretty soon.
Amazing. I cannot wait to see
same adventure?
that.
I wasn't planned, but now that you said it, maybe.
Amazing. Thank you again, all of you, for being here. I do have one plug, a very big and obvious plug. Hi, I'm Dennis. I'm the okayest DM. I run this YouTube channel where I make mistakes running games, so you don't have to. Some of the mistakes I make include not realizing serious tech issues until halfway through the stream. But we are here playing. We've played Contained. We won. You can also do the same once this game is published. I think tomorrow I will be able to get it up on DriveThruRPG for you to get your little claws, angelic, perfectly pruned fingers onto it. Whatever your fingers might be, they'll be on Contained. Thank you all so much for watching. I had an absolute blast playing with this all-star crew. And we will say now, good night to you, or good time zone. And remember, everything is going to be okay. Thanks for watching, everybody.